What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete all of the Week 13 weekly quests. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. First challenge, slide 50 meters continuously. So all you want to do for this one is go to any mountain peak. This one here, northwest of Logjam Junction and just beside the 7 Outpost, works well for me. There's also bigger and longer slopes, but to be honest, if you do this here, it's plenty of space, and I also like it because you can then go do the emote at Cuddle Team Leader's head right after this. So, get yourself a weapon. There's often a chest here. Get it. Take a quick look down the mountain so that you can see where there's any rocks, because you don't want to go sliding down and then bump into a rock and get stopped. Now, all you're going to want to do here is initiate a sprint, and then try not to hit any buttons once you're already sprinting. In this case, I accidentally hit a button and it stopped my slide. And as well, go right back and start sliding right away and just draw out that. As long as you're close enough to the slope, the slide should continue all the way and straight down. Super easy. One challenge done, on to the next. So for me, I'm going up here and I'm getting to the rift. And that's because I want to go do the emote in the giant Cuddle Team Leader head for 5 seconds. This is just south of where I was. At that 7 Outpost mountain there. And all you have to do is head over here. You can also come here off the battle bus drop, and if you do that, you should just glide right into the head. But if you happen to be mid-game already, you can come over here, you can come here. You can use one of these pulleys here, it'll take you right up. And now once you're inside, all you gotta do, bust out your favorite emote. Make sure you have a weapon in case people come in here and try to, rain on your parade. But it's as simple as that. Bust out an emote for 5 seconds, and that's another challenge complete. So, up next, refuel a vehicle at different gas stations in a single match. So, tons of options here, and you can do it any way you want. But I like these 3 gas stations right here. Start at Coney, and then go west. Now, I suggest doing it off the battle bus drop for sure. You can come into Coney, take your pick of any car you see. In this case, I see the taxi right at the gas station, and this is where you're going to get your first achievement. So in this case, grab that pump, fill up a bit of fuel. As long as your vehicle has like 70 to 90% of fuel, you're going to easily complete this refueling challenge. So head on out. This is where you're going next. Now, this is not a full-on gas station. But what it is it's a dockside fuel tank specifically for boats. But you can just drive your car up right onto the dock here, and then you just hop out, add some fuel to the tank, and then you'll have 2 of 3 complete. So here you go. Boom, 2 of 3. Now all you have to do, you can see the gas station just to the north, off to the left there. There was somebody up there shooting, and I didn't want any drama for my challenge, so I ended up just going around this way, just to be safe. And so this is where we're heading, right across the river there. That's the gas station. And so here we can see that the red, white, and blue banner that's often around the gas stations there. So pull in, try to get yourself close to the pumps, grab that pump, and start fueling again. So there's another challenge complete. On to the next one. Next we have deal SMG damage to opponents within 5 seconds of sprinting. So first off, you need to get yourself an SMG and you need some opponents. So 2 ways to do this. First off, if you want to get an actual player, come to Rocky Reels here. This is because there's tons of ground loot, because you can get the SMGs off the ground or from in chests. And if you come here off the battle bus, there's going to be tons of opponents that you can get this on. So my first example here will be showing you how you can come here. There you go. I've got an SMG. Now all you do is listen, track down some players. Now in this case, I hear somebody over there. I can see them as well. So I'm going to sprint. Then I'm going to do my slide. And then I'm going to start shooting here. So there we go. Eliminated. There's 100 damage. Now I'm going to show you another way to do this. It's even easier. So for this way, you're going to head over to Loot Lake right here. You're going to land on that little island, and you're going to most likely find an SMG here. If you don't find one in either of these sheds or around the campfire, there's also chests. Just go around to any of the little buildings here at Loot Lake. Once you get yourself an SMG, look for the shark. And this shark is the easiest way to do this challenge. So, as I say, you just kind of look around. There we go, we see the shark. I'm going to use my striker burst rifle here to try and bait the shark into coming over here. Obviously not going to go sliding all the way over there in the water. But now that I've got the shark's attention, here he comes. I'm going to initiate a slide here, and then I'm going to unload. Boom. So that's plenty of shots there, well over the 150 I needed. That would have easily been 250 on its own, and it's that simple. Another challenge complete. Up next, use a junk rift in Ravine or at Rocky Wreckage. So I like going for the Rocky Wreckage because I'm going to start at Fungi Farm. I really like this Fungi Farm as a starting place. Come here off the battle bus. There's plenty of chests. There must be 6 or 7 chests, tons of ground loot. Deal with anyone who lands here and tries to get in your way, and just keep hunting around. In this case, it took me a little bit of hunting, but I do locate a junk rift here. So here's the junk rift. That's what it looks like. Once you have a junk rift, you're going to head on over to the next place. And in this case, I'm going to Rocky Wreckage. So from here, you can actually hop in this car, and you can drive yourself over to Rocky Wreckage. It's helpful if you mark the place where you're going. That way you can just drive towards it. Makes it really simple. Now, if you didn't find the junk rift at Fungi Farm, you could go into Greasy Grove, or there's also a ton of chests on your way over here. And so, get out of your car once you get here, or off an animal. Launch that junk rift. Make sure you get yourself away from it so that you don't get nailed by any of the junk. And boom. Challenge is complete. On to the next one. So now we have challenge a character to a duel and defeat them. So you have 3 different options, as you can see right there. I like coming up here to the very north of the map, north of Sleepy Sound. This is where you can find Sabina. I find that she's actually the easiest NPC that you can duel. Mancake I find is much harder. And the bonus here is with this house, there's tons of loot. Fewer people are landing here, so the key is come here off the battle bus, loot the heck out of this place. So make sure you get as many shields as you can, and get as much health as you can, and get a good weapon and some ammo. And then you're going to initiate that duel, and then you're going to, especially in this case, if she was downstairs, you can get some good damage on her shooting down at her. She is pretty strong though, so don't get yourself caught. If she does get you in a bad position, just head down onto the next floor and hide behind a wall. You can do this while you're going to replenish your health or your shields. In this case, I've got a player running around outside, which is really annoying. But she got some damage on me, so I'm going to use my shields. Replenish that. Come over here again. Replenish my health. And that's the nice thing about coming here and doing the duel here, is there's lots of rooms. If you need a break, you can do it. Otherwise, then just go back at her. The SMG is great, especially at close quarters there. But yeah, it's that easy. Definitely come here to complete your duel challenge. As you can see, I've just got a new snap style right there. Lastly, we have the throw a boogie bomb while at an IO outpost. So again, I recommend you start at Fungi Farms, because the IO outpost is just a short journey away over here, and you have multiple places where you can find a boogie bomb. I always like to check out this mushroom, the giant mushroom here, as I come into Fungi Farms, because there's usually 1 or 2 chests there. Once you do that, go down and loot the entire Fungi Farms POI until you find yourself a boogie bomb. If you don't find one here, there's 2 other options. Go up the hill. This is right beside Fungi Farms, and there's at least 1 or 2 chests at the foot of these giant mushrooms. Loot them. Now, if at this point you still haven't found them, then you're going to go down to Greasy Grove. Out of all these 3 places, you are going to find a boogie bomb. No problem. So this is the first house. I've been unlucky so far, but I do end up locating a boogie bomb in a chest in the roof of this house. First place I checked at Greasy. So there we go. Here's my boogie bomb. Loving it. Super pumped. Now time to head over to that IO outpost, which is just a short stroll away. So you can grab a car, grab an animal, or just sprint over there. In this case, you know what? I felt like I needed some exercise. I ran over here. Once you get here, throw that boogie bomb. Might as well get yourself involved in it. Just do a little dance and celebrate that you've got all your challenges complete. And you'll get another snap style for doing all your challenges. So, hope the guide's helpful. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and help me get to the 450 subscriber mark. I really appreciate the support. Have a great day, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.